What's up, fellas? I just had to share my little who ride with you here. I went to cut the grass the other day and the back wheel fell off my piece of crap $100 lawnmower. This thing's been falling apart on me for years. They had planned to have me buy another one after the first year of me purchasing this, and because I am a warrior against planned obsolescence, I refuse. In fact, when this engine blows up, I'll probably put a new one on. This thing won't be itself by the time it's over. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I cannot believe how amazing this thing rolls through my extremely bumpy yard. If you've got a couple of crap bikes laying around and you run a push mower, I highly suggest you do this. I mean, I did cobble it together in a tremendous hurry, so this won't be entered at any beauty pageants anytime soon. I just wanted to get this sucker thrown together and get it on the road, man. And I am amazed at the difference it has made. We've all seen the lawnmowers with the large back tires on the back. I thought I'd just take it gangster style on you and go with some 20-inch rims here. But the difference is night and day. I can push this lawnmower literally with one finger out in my yard. Okay, I'll have to use, can I use a thumb? Does that count? It took both arms and almost all the force I had with the other one. So yeah, that was a pretty dumb little experiment there, but I just wanted to show that in fact this thing can literally be pushed with one finger. Before, I'm literally both arms on this thing, like doing bench presses with the thing to plow it through the grass. When things get bad on this thing now, I just lift it up in the front a little bit, lift the front tires off the ground even, and it just Cadillacs on through. It's definitely like a Cadillac of lawnmowers here. And like I said, I'm just sharing this with anyone who has a riding lawnmower that's falling apart, or even if it isn't. I promise you from now on, anytime I buy a lawnmower, the first thing I'm doing is throwing these tires on here. I'm taking the old ones off. It is a night and day difference. I refuse to buy a rider because my yard isn't really big enough to justify that, in my opinion. They're very expensive and they're unhealthy. This thing's a lot more healthy. Riding lawnmowers can hurt your back and just all kinds of stuff. It's a lazy man's way out, or for people who are just elderly. You know, I'm too young to be running a riding lawnmower. They're just too pricey. But $100 I paid for this thing, like $120, and I think I've had it for about 5 years. About 4 more years than they thought I was going to own it. And I'm saying that because a lot of this welding mess that you see going on down here was originally because the handle broke off like several times. I've also had to remove the throttle. I've rebuilt the carburetor once and all that jazz. And it's pretty much about on its last legs, but I might post a video of this thing when it finally dies. This is an MTD 20-inch cutting width 139cc lawnmower. And if you're wondering why they only put CCs on lawnmowers now, it's because they were lying to us all those years. When you had a lawnmower that said 5 horsepower, it wasn't 5 horsepower. It was a big freaking lie. I believe, I could be wrong, I can't remember the exact figure. 1 horsepower is right around 39 cc's, I thought, which would make this around a 4 horsepower motor, and I highly doubt that. I'll check out the exact figure on that. Last time I looked up the figures, people had me all over the place. You had people saying 50 cc's was a horsepower, 30 cc's, and there was no trustable figure. So if you know that number, hit us up in the comments with what you think the cc per horsepower rating is on a 4-stroke engine, guys, not on a 2-stroke. That's totally different. Completely different beast. The RPMs of a 2-stroke engine are going to probably double the horsepower on that figure. However, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm inclined to believe that a 2-cycle engine per cc is going to be twice the horsepower, but that's just a guess based on my knowledge of engines. I'm regretting that already, but I refuse to change it. I'm pretty sure it's almost twice the power. 2-cycle engines are pretty incredible little devices for their size. I could be wrong, but if you know, hit us up in the comments with that fact. And like I said, fellas, I know this is kind of retarded, but I had to share this stupid little contraption of mine because it is amazing.